The meal plan is problematic for the obvious reasons. It is absolutely ridiculous that a school as prestigious as Bucknell has to have a food pantry due to the food insecurity that already existed before this raise in meal plan price. From a personal perspective, as someone who struggles with an eating disorder, this whole 1 meal per day plan has already triggered me, and I know it would be difficult to combat disordered thoughts as a result.
I'm an international student. I haven't really talked to my parents about the meal plan prices. I honestly do not know how to pay for food this coming semester. I don't know if I can still get campus jobs to make ends meet. I don't want my parents to worry and send me money when I know they can't afford to do so. There is also a currency exchange rate that international students have to consider, which means international students might be paying more than $1,400 a day to get 1 meal a day.
Throughout my entire sophomore and junior years, I searched the campus every day for staff or club meetings. Why? Because most of these meetings were catered and often there was plenty of food left over that would be thrown away. I had to lurk around these meetings in order to eat lunch or dinner, taking my gathered reserves to a private study room or my dorm to eat alone. I did this because I could not afford to eat at Bucknell. Days when I couldn't find leftovers, I would go hungry, hoping for more success the next day. This is embarrassing to admit, but I can finally say it's much more embarrassing that Bucknell has created a food insecure environment where I felt forced to do such a thing.
I did the Bucknell in London study abroad program and no meal plans were offered. Our flats had kitchens, so we were advised to buy groceries and eat out when we wanted to. London is one of the most expensive cities in the world, and I spent about £70, or about $100, at the time on groceries a week. This was on a diet with allergies, as well as a lot of fresh produce, snacks, and dinners out. I ended up spending about $1,600 for food for the whole semester. That's 3 meals plus expenses in a city. Bucknell is charging $1,400 for 1 meal a day in Lewisburg. Something is not adding up. Bucknell needs to address the concerns of their students and make them feel human.
The meal plan at Bucknell brought back the restrictive thoughts and actions I used to have about food when I was in high school. Although I initially recovered from disordered eating, I can feel it coming back already and I'm dreading it.
I fortunately haven't felt too faint yet, but I have had really severe reoccurring headaches throughout the day. This never happened to me before this semester, so I can only assume it's because I'm not eating enough, and the things that I am eating aren't actually satisfying my body's needs. Trying to focus on anything right now is way more difficult than usual.